Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tamlyn and this is Sewn on the Tyne. I'm here today with this month's Sew Hayley Jane unboxing for you. Now I hope that you find these videos interesting to watch. I hope they provide a little bit of inspiration for you and perhaps tempt you into ordering a box if you haven't done so already, or you might just find them entertaining to watch, good company while you're doing a bit of sewing or whatever else you might be up to. At the minute, England is on lockdown, so the postal system is a little bit slower than usual. So I had to wait a couple of days extra for my box. It arrived today. I've been avoiding unboxings on Instagram and also unable to watch some of my favourite YouTube vloggers who've released videos this weekend because they were unboxing videos. But thankfully my box arrived today, so I don't feel left out anymore and I can show you the contents. Funnily enough, over the past few days, I've actually had a few messages from different people saying this month's box is perfect for you, you'll love this month's box, you'll love the fat quarters. So I was thinking, is it possibly a cat-themed box? Or is it a space-themed box? I would say those are the two things that I'm known for. Let me know down below, when you think of me, are those the two things that you think of? Space theme and cat theme? Or is there something else that I'm missing? So as I say, the box arrived today. I subscribe to the classic box, which is the middle tier of box. It costs £35 a month. And then there is a luxury box which costs £65 a month and a mini box which is £20 a month. That's what I used to subscribe to, but I worked my way up to the classic. Maybe one day I'll get to the luxury level. The box, as always, arrived packaged like this. And then inside, it's all wrapped up in yellow tissue paper with a Sew Hayley Jane sticker on, but I've had a look at what's inside already and that is what we've got underneath that yellow tissue paper. So I'll start off with the magazine because on the front of that it tells us what this month's theme is. So straight away I knew space themed. Well, light up the sky. So we've got a gorgeous picture of the night sky there and it's going to be themed around that, which is perfect for me. So inside we've got Hayley's introduction. There she talks about why she's chosen the theme and sort of the inspiration behind the box. We've got an interview with Samantha Claridge, who has provided one of the items that's in the box. Then we've got a make of the month, which is using the lovely viscose jersey from a couple of boxes ago, and this lady Katie subscribes to the mini box and managed to get a beautiful Nina Lee Mayfair dress but hacked into a top out of that metre of fabric, which is amazing. We've got 3 boxes, 3 outfits, which is the new feature, or an adapted feature I suppose. So we've got Gemma, who got the mini box last month and made a beautiful blouse with that double gauze fabric. Esther made the Wixton Howry jacket out of the classic box. I absolutely love that. I think it's lovely. I saw it on Esther's YouTube channel the other day and I think it's gorgeous. And then Laura got the luxury box, so she actually got a different fabric, which is a Lady McElroy viscose challis. She made the closet core Elodie dress, which is on my list. I'm making one very soon. My mum made it recently and it's beautiful. Then we've got a subscriber of the month, which is Gloria. The Fold line have picked out some patterns that will be suitable for this month's fabric, so they've gone for the Gilbert top by Helen's Closet, which I love, the Wildwood wrap dress by Sew House 7, and then a lovely little whale soft toy pattern, which is really cute. There's an embroidery pattern that you can download, which is gorgeous. Then Hayley's Little Links, she's recommended a Netflix series which I actually started watching, so I need to continue with that, Emily in Paris. Then a post from Closet Core Patterns about dyeing clothing and fabric. And then there's, that would help, wouldn't it? There's a link to a blog and some delicious blondies that you can make. And then there's also a puzzle from Amy. And then Insta Watch, which is a really popular feature actually. I was watching Michelle, Sewing Bunny and Emily Ready Steady Sew earlier, and they both said that this is one of their favourite features in the magazine, and I love it too. So you can see what different people have been making with previous fabrics. Right, so then let's have a look at what else is in the box. So Samantha Claridge is the small business owner who has contributed an item, and it is a magnetic needle minder. This is the packaging there. It says made of stardust. So I often do a little bit of hand sewing to finish off a garment, and I actually don't usually know where to put my needle after that. I just shove it back into the pin cushion or on my magnetic pin holder, and it gets lost in amongst all the pins. So that is going to come in really useful actually to mind my needle. The sweet treat is a good one. I think this is why I filmed this video so soon after getting the box, because I really want to dig into the sweet treat, and it is Milky Way Magic Stars. So excited about those. The haberdashery item is this beautiful zip which has got stars all the way down each side and a star zip pull. So that would be really lovely to use as an exposed zip on something. I'll probably use it for something like a makeup bag, and I think in the magazine Hayley actually says she's going to be doing a video about how to do that, so that will be perfect. I've got a little cat down here that might decide she wants to come and join me. Then the fat quarters. So why did people say that they will be perfect? Yes, here's Ziggy. Why did people say these fat quarters will be perfect for me? Well, this is why. Because they are beautiful, space themed fat quarters. Ah, look at those. Hi Ziggy, do you like them too? Yeah, absolutely can understand why people thought of me when they saw these. So we've got this first one, which is pink, and it's got in the background little planets and stars and constellations, which is just gorgeous. Then similar but much brighter colours is this one. Just before I carry on, I should have said really why space is a big deal to me. So if you know, we named our son Taylor Apollo, so his middle name is Apollo after the moon landings, and a song written by Sam's dad which is called Moon Dust and Solitude. So the name Apollo sort of came from that really, and it's just a beautiful song. Can I link it down below? I'm not sure I can. I'll link to the album that it's on, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful song, one of our favourites. That is one part of the space theme. Taylor's nursery is space themed. We'll put in a couple of photos, but it's got one big feature wall of space wallpaper. It's got a moon on another wall, and then lots of other spacey things in there. And just in general, both myself and Sam are really interested in space, and Sam's dad, as I already mentioned, is really into space as well. So kind of hoping that Taylor will grow up to love space as well. And I really love space printed fabric. I just think it's awesome. So I'll carry on with the fabric. This one actually is one that I ordered recently. So I bought a metre of this fabric from So Anonymous. I'll link to their shop down below because I just loved it. I think it's gorgeous, and I wanted to make something for Taylor. Hi Ziggy! I wanted to make something for Taylor and his nursery, so I've got a bit extra now. Hiya! Oh, that's a big yawn. That was caught on camera. You can put your paw over your mouth when you yawn. And then this one I think might be my favourite. It's gorgeous. That one is just beautiful. I love it with the rockets and the different planets, and all the different colours I think are really cool. The last thing to show you is the main fabric, but Ziggy has plonked herself on it. Ziggy, I might need to move you, darling. Well, I'll show you the thread. The thread is this blue one. Now the main fabric comes in either a blue or a black colourway. I'm going to show you what I got. Obviously, I got the blue colourway. But I did actually put a request out on my Instagram stories earlier to see if somebody wants to trade, because the blue is beautiful, but I think for me I would prefer the black. I think it would suit me better, and I think I would get more wear out of it. So I have put a little request out for a trade, so by the time you watch this I might have traded this fabric for the other colourway. If not, if you got the black colourway but would prefer the blue, please do message down below, and either I'll swap with you if I haven't already managed to swap Ziggy's tail. If I haven't already managed to swap, I will swap with you, or there might be somebody else in the comments that would quite like to do a swap. I think it's a really lovely thing to do. I saw Liz from The Baker That Sews, she had traded last month's fabric to get the colour that she would have preferred. So I think it's a really nice thing for people to do. So anyway, this month's fabric is a viscose fabric, and this is the blue colourway. As I say, it is beautiful. It's a really soft viscose, it feels lovely, it drapes beautifully, and it's got all these different random shapes on in blue, grey, like a ice minty colour, and then like a charcoal colour, and it's really, really lovely. I think it would suit me, and blue is one of my favourite colours, but I just think I would prefer the black. I think I'd wear it more. So let me know down below which colourway you got and what you are planning on making with it. I'm not going to say what I'm planning on making yet because it all depends on whether I get to swap or not. So with a viscose fabric with 2.5 metres, I could be thinking of something like a dress, a jumpsuit, a pair of trousers. I'm really into making elasticated waist trousers at the minute. I've made a couple of pairs of Megan Nielsen opal pants and I really love that pattern, so it could be those. It could be a Sophia jumpsuit from Tilly and the Buttons. It could be a lovely skirt. It could be a blouse. So many different options with viscose. You can make so many different things. So I'm not going to firm up my plans until I see whether I'm going to be working with the blue or the black. It will probably sway my decision. Please do let me know down below if you have planned what you're going to make with yours. And that is this month's box. I absolutely love it. Definitely can see why people were messaging me saying it was perfect for me. It really is. Just to remind you that I am part of the partnership program for Sew Hayley Jane, so that means that I have a link which you can follow that gets you to the Sew Hayley Jane website, and then if you order through that link and put in the code Tamlyn10, you get 10% off your first box. So whichever level you subscribe at, mini, classic or luxury, you'll get 10% off your first box. There's no commitment either. If you don't want to continue with your subscription after your first box, of course you can cancel it, but it's just such a lovely treat to receive every month. And there's a few of us that have little chats on the Felicity Fabrics blogger team WhatsApp group. A few of us get the box, so we're always messaging each other sort of in anticipation of receiving the box and really excited because it's like receiving a gift through the post. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the contents of the box and perhaps being inspired by what you see. Please give me some ideas for using those fat quarters. I'm thinking maybe a quilt that I'm making for Taylor. So I've got quite a few space fabrics set aside to make a puff quilt using the Stitch Sisters puff quilt tutorial. So I'm thinking that the fat quarters might blend into that quite nicely. Or I could maybe make him a cushion to go in his room, or some bunting would be quite nice. If you've got any other ideas, please do let me know down below. I want to get those sewn up really quickly because our little space boy, Taylor Apollo, needs to have those in his life. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you don't already and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and happy sewing. Bye. But thankfully